Like this guy, of course, is also my favorite. He's very, very funny. Let's give it big welcome, Jesse.
Guys, how's everyone doing?
Good.
I'm Jesse, and it was Valentine's Day the other week, right? Or as I called it, Thursday. Did everyone have a good Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Thanks, bag. I almost spent my Valentine's Day at an Olive Garden, which is about as fun as celebrating Christmas in a morgue. A bunch of pale people who can't move around very well. No, I didn't really want to go to Olive Garden, right? My friend was like, you don't understand. It won't be very busy because it's Valentine's Day, right? I was like, it won't be very busy because it's Olive Garden. So I've been trying to get back into dating more this year. So of course I have the apps. I'm on Hinge. I'm on Bumble. I'm on Coffee Meets Bagel. I'm on Shrooms right now. One thing that always happens to me is I'll be using the apps and I'll see the same girl on multiple dating apps. And I always have the same reaction. I'm like, what a loser. She's on multiple dating apps. Now, I do like how these apps all have like their own unique twist to it, right? Like, for example, on Coffee Meets Bagel, you get like 10 people per day to like swipe on. On Bumble, the girl has to message you first, right? If you use Tinder, you're probably gonna end up as a cold case on Dateline. Right? I like how, I wish Tinder, in between all the pictures of the guys and the girls, also had pictures of the people who went missing after going on Tinder dates. Right? It's like swipe right if you like her, like swipe left if you like living. It's like you swipe right anyway, and it's like, are you sure? Here's everyone who went missing. And you're like, it's a slow Saturday. More stuff about me. I'm a consultant, and been a consultant for about 1.5 years now. And if you don't know what a consultant does, neither do I. I get to work at 9 each day. I open Excel and then I like stress until my manager leaves. I think consulting's interesting though, because they give a lot of responsibility to people who are relatively inexperienced. Right? You have these big companies making $1 million decisions, like based on advice from me, like someone who owns 3 forks. And I told that to one of my friends. He was like, "That's a lot of forks." I wonder how these like client meetings go when I'm not there. Are they like, do we really trust Jesse with this? He's only 23. And the other guy's like, well, he did say this would promote our synergy. One thing interesting, I think, at my job is in most places when one of your friends like leaves work, like everyone's like really sad, right? And then later on they feel happy for them, they got this great opportunity. But at my job, when anyone leaves, everyone's like thrilled they got out. Like people are clapping, there's music playing, everyone's cheering, they're kissing a baby. It's like the end of a High School Musical movie. Right? The guy who got the new job is walking around with the biggest smile on his face, like feeling the same sort of relief that I imagine those Thai kids felt when they were rescued from that cave. One thing interesting about my job is we work pretty closely with a team in India, right? Which means a lot of my nights I end up talking to this India team. So these calls go pretty much as you'd expect, right? Like we all dial in at around 10 o'clock, like dim the lights, light a candle. Abhishek's like, Jesse, what are you wearing? I'm like, what are you wearing? He's like, sorry. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm wearing a sari. Indian clothing joke. What else? These calls are actually, we just tell them what work they need to do, but they kind of are like hookups in a way. Because just like hookups, these calls are at weird hours of the night. Like people are there to just do what they have to do and get it as fast as possible. And then it's weird when someone says I love you at the end. Some more stuff about me. I'm Jewish, if you haven't guessed. I don't know, someone like told me the other day, they're like, I knew you were Jewish because of your shoes. Like these shoes. Someone can help me explain that to me after the show. But no, I identify pretty strongly with being Jewish, not because I'm very spiritual, but because it separates me from being a regular white person. God forbid, right? And I was on a date the other day, and this girl was asking me about being Jewish, right? And one thing I've learned is that even if someone knows nothing about Judaism, they know that for some reason it's passed to the mom, right? So technically, you're only Jewish if your mom's Jewish. So this girl asked me which of my family members were Jewish too. And I tell her, actually, 3 of my 4 grandparents are, all of them except for my mom's mom, right? So that's what I told her, but apparently she heard a riddle. Apparently she heard me say, of 4 of my grandparents, Jewish are 3. So let me ask you, what does that mean? Right? And I see the gears like start to turn in her head, and she's like, if your mom's not Jewish, then your mom's not Jewish. And she's like, then you're not Jewish. As if it's like the surprise ending in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Like this girl, who probably knows 95% about what she knows about Judaism from Seth Rogen movies, just accused me about lying about being Jewish. Which is just like a weird thing to lie about, right? Like out of all the cultures that I can conceivably pass for, like why would I choose the one that's historically been the most persecuted? Like lying about being Jewish is like lying about liking EDM. Like, obviously. Yeah, like sure, it might help you get some Asian girls. But at the end of the day, like neo-Nazis are not gonna like you anymore. All right, thanks guys, I'm Jen.
That's Jesse. This is the end of our show. Thank you for coming. Hope we had a great